Assalamualaikum and very good day to everyone. So welcome to your week project 8. Welcome to your week 9 of your restaurant operation HCU10801T, right, for the theory part. So first of all, I would like to apologize that for today's session, and same goes to the class, to the next class after this, need to be recorded because I have an emergency appointment. And so, but the class is still proceed at the end. Don't forget, as usual, the attendance, right? So to inform in advance, not to forget to submit your assignment, right? If you're able to submit, if you're able to complete early, you can submit in e-class, and not to forget to submit in hard copy also. Those who staying abroad, or those who are staying quite far, you can request from your friends to print the assignment for you, right? Not to forget, if you require someone to print your assignment, make sure the assignment is sent to them in PDF form, which complete your front cover, your content, and also your rubric as well. Okay, and submit to me week 11 or before that. Okay, and you can submit using your practical session class. Okay, student. So for today's session is basically we are moving forward, upcoming, also to say a progress from the previous project, right? From your last, I mean, before your Deepavali break is your first project. So first of all, some of you able to manage a good performance in terms of service and also financial wise. But to some of the classes, not so. I mean, still have a room to improve. Minus all the harsh words from me myself and also the chef, or maybe some of you from Seraman, maybe that you might get being, I think, how to say, being scolded or sarcastic by him or Seraman, including the chef as well. So the most important thing that I highly I would like to share a screen because I want to share some content here. Okay, so let's zoom. Okay, so based on your previous project, some of you again able to manage, get a good profit. Okay, whether it gets high profit or low profit, or at least there is some still form of profit. Okay, but some of you not so good in terms of financial wise, right? So to say, loss lah. Okay, so for the first project or any the reality of doing business, if you have very low profit or slight loss for your first project, don't feel, jangan down. Don't get so upset or don't get so sad, because on the upcoming project, which is going to be tomorrow, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, for the Monday is FME class. You should able to boost up your performance, because based on the previous project, you obviously will have some sort of inventory that goes for both front and back of the house. All right. So in this case, both group who going to swap position need to thoroughly do the inventory part and pass the information to the other group from your class. Okay. So after that, get some feedback not to say a feedback, more like room for you to improve. Okay, let's say group A service, group B kitchen. So when you swap position, so both of these group need to have some moment to discuss how to make a better performance based from the previous project. Okay, so as usual, do the service, practice, 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 right? Even before the session start as well, when you have some me time or when you have some spare time, okay, you should practice doing this kind of service because this is very technical, not as much as you are doing housekeeping or maybe some cooking, right? This thing more require logic and common sense, okay? Before this, in terms of the service, serve and clear. Serve right, clear from the right. So I would like to change moving forward after this, starting tomorrow class, I mean the practical class, serve from the right, clear from the left. That is all the difference. The rest is still remain the same. Okay, you serve food from the right and you clear food from the left. That goes both for normal customer and also the VIP. So after settle all the project, the most important part, whether you are doing lunch service or dinner service, is cleaning. Okay, for your information, last week class, Thursday to be specific, I'm not going to blame which class. Probably because this is your first project now, so to say, to get the momentum going. Okay, when it comes to the end to any of the class, you should do the proper cleaning. Crucial, very crucial, very crucial. Lidah pelik. All right. Why I say this? Because on Friday, I mean the Thursday after the the last project, on Friday morning when I walk into the mock financing classroom, I smell something unpleasant. Right. So obviously everyone know what is grease trap. Okay, doesn't matter kitchen or back of the hub, kitchen or service, especially those who are using the kitchen. This part here, you need to wash it. Wash, clear, clean, right? If not, berbau lah, right? Tanok gitu. Okay, especially those who are serving dinner, aka most of the time is my class. Hayya. Right? But for kelas Rahman on Thursday dinner, tak ingat apa nama dia. Lo Cucino, Vero Gusto, either one of the class is doing dinner service. Please bear in mind when it comes to cleaning, grease trap, it is mandatory that everyone need to clean it, wash, or at least bersih lah. Okay. So last is on the front part. The service part is taking the order, okay, from the customer. I see that in general, most of the class, in every class, including my class as well, yeah, everyone still having confused how to take an order, right? So let's take this an example. Let's say this is your captain order, right? So you have your table number, fax, server name, time. Generally, these are the information that every captain order should have, and the list of food in general. We have the appetizer, soup, main course fish, main course chicken, dessert, and MKT stands for mocktail, right? So generally when you taking the order from your customer, right? This information that you should fill. Table number, for example, table number is table number 5. Packs 4, meaning that table number 5 consists of 4 customer. Server name. Okay, I put here Ali, for example lah, right? And time of order. Let's say you are taking the order for the customer. You're serving dinner, for example, at 6:13 p.m. Need to put a time very specific. Okay. So obviously, since you have 4 customer, the appetizer automatically 4 because you only have 4. You have only one selection. Same goes to soup. But for main course, let's say I give one example of 2 fish and 2 chicken. So these are the point that the server need to take into consideration when the information given here then pass to your apa nama ARM, Assistant Restaurant Manager. Okay, those who becoming the Assistant Restaurant Manager, jangan jadi kayu. Okay, kasar sikit cakap ni, right? Don't be so apa nama ni, I'm not sure what the proper words to use. You need to focus. Okay, so just alert from the visual, table number of packs. These are the most important. 4 packs, 4 chun, all good. Main course 2 and 2, good. Total 4. But if the server give like this, you should aware. Call back for Ali and ask whether this order are correct or not. Okay, and dessert mocktail, for example, only 1. Okay, these are the things are most important for the ARN to pass the order to the CDC. Okay, bear in mind, no server are allowed to have a direct contact with the CDC. Only the ARM, RM, the chef, and also me. Okay. So these are point of view of ways of how can you take the order for the customer. Bear in mind, all of this require for you to have 4 copies. Okay, 4 copies. Okay, one for the server, which is the original. Second is for the kitchen. Third is for the bar. If there is any order from the customer which order mocktail, and last is for the apa namanya, cashier, right? So those who become the cashier don't get shocked if table number 5 will have 2 or more than 1 carton order. Why? Because probably the customer have a last minute order of having a mocktail after taking the order. All right. Okay. So if the cashier or the server, or the host having confusion when opening the bill, call back the server. How is this should be done? Okay. Jangan. Apa dia? Jangan. Aku tengah record ya. My apologies, student. So here, next, taking the order. No, still the same, right? These are all of the information that you should improve. Okay, taking the order, all the necessary technique continuously. Okay, they also apply to those who swap position for the upcoming project 3 and 4 in becoming the service, right? So student, I think that's all from me. If you having some question to ask, don't hesitate to text me, whether in a group or personally. Okay, so with all that said, not to forget to scan your attendance. This is This is the attendance for class at 1 p.m. And this is for the class at 2 p.m. Right? So we all the access student, thank you very much. Take care, stay safe, and all the best for your upcoming project too. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.